when a couple was married and they divorced and stuff, you would think they would get along after they're being divorced, honey. Because, I think you could get along better with a person once y'all divorced. Y'all could be friends now. But that's not so. According to Deion Sanders, y'all, they're saying that Deion Sanders and his beautiful former wife, Miss Pilar Biggs, y'all, both appeared at their son's surgery, y'all, for a football injury. But interesting, they chose to remain distant, y'all, from each other, despite their divorce back in 2015, a lengthy 9 years ago. Now, they're saying that Coach Prime and Miss Biggs was married back in 1999 and spent 16 glorious years together, in which they had 3 children together before announcing their breakup following a series of custody disputes and even misdemeanor assault charges. But since then, y'all, they're saying that the air has remained acrimonious between them. But despite now being a grandparent, Coach Prime does not appear, y'all, to have made peace, y'all, with how their relationship soured. Now, they say when Shannon Sanders was hooked out of a college football defeat to the Nebraska Cornhuskers back in September with a forearm injury, his beautiful mother Pilar made sure, y'all, that she was right there from checking into the health center through those, to the operation. They say, but his father and Buffalo's coach refused, y'all, y'all, to turn up until after his beautiful ex-wife left. Isn't that sad, y'all? Leaving in out of it Charlotte, they said, hooked up on an anesthesia, y'all, even capable, y'all, of jesting that it was not good co-parenting from the pair, y'all. They say there are a few goes back and forward and goes on and on. I mean, like I said earlier, look like, none of y'all never divorced or anything like that to know. I mean, I thought after you divorce, you could get along.
Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't.
But why can't you? I mean,
sometimes it was a bad breakup and maybe there's bad blood or you got a bad taste in your mouth about that person and you don't want to deal with them no more.
15 years later.
So?
I mean, that's sad.
It's sad. They were such a beautiful couple, and they did a lot of business stuff together, and they had those 3 beautiful children.
Them be the main ones.
But but it was an ugly breakup. I do remember, even though it was 9 years ago, I still remember how ugly that was and all the back and forth.
Yeah, but they should pray, honey. I mean, Deion is a Christian, and I'm sure Pilar is as well. They should pray to God and ask God to just bring them together and just be friends or whatever and stuff like that. I mean, they had the song, Why Can't We Be Friends?
Nope, it don't always work out that way, Gary.
Really? Well,
nope.
Well, I'm just going to pray that they do get along one day, honey, and they be able to sit down and have, porridge and have a good relationship.
That's good, because God be listening to your prayers.
Yes, he does.
You pray.
Yes, he does. Speaking of listening to my prayers, y'all, Beyoncé is gracing the October 2024 cover, baby, of GQ magazine. Now, they're saying that the 43-year-old pop singer rarely gives interviews, so, honey, her fans are in for a treat. Honey, I don't know if she had a translator or what, but, honey, she gave that interview. Now, they said the Mama 3 discussed a wide range of topics, including Blue Ivy taking the stage during her tour, the inspiration behind her Cowboy Carter album, and slavery. And they're saying, honey, that, the cowboy is a symbol of strength and aspiration in America. The cowboy was named after slaves, y'all, who handled the cows. So that's what Beyonce going to be talking about in GQ, child. I guess. I wonder if she talked about not being nominated for a country music award.
Gary.
Oh. Well, I mean,
I did read the excerpt where she talked about being a celebrity feels like being in prison or something like that. I thought that was interesting.
Why?
Well, I mean, I guess she feels like, her privacy and, she's trying to raise her kids and, it's just hard because everybody's trying to see what Beyonce got going on. I'm glad she did the interview because, like you said, we rarely get to hear, from her what's going on in her intimate life.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to Beyonce, honey. I can't wait to get a copy of that GQ magazine. She looks amazing on the cover of GQ magazine, honey. And then my quick for free story again. We talked about it earlier about Shannon Sharpe and that tape, honey. Some people are just still wondering, honey. People have been texting me, hey, that trailer. I'm like, I don't know if it's true or not. I just know he said, honey, that it was a mishap, honey. It was a mistake, honey. Whoever Michelle is, the name that was being called, honey. People are still searching to find out who Michelle is. Some people say she's Michelle from Destiny's Children. I don't know. But nevertheless, this is what people are talking about. So we're going to see who Michelle is and see what Michelle looked like and Michelle Michael. But anyway, so
it could have been AI Michelle. We ain't see no faces in
that. Wasn't no AI. That was real.
Oh, was
that was real, you think?
How do you authenticate it?
Trust me, that was real.
Okay.
Them sounds was real.
All right, well, we trust you then.
Yeah, some of us know them sounds.
Oh, you really do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Especially when you have somebody just make it. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is peach tree. On the high end, you say peach tree, and on the lunch, you say beautiful light peach. That's your color for today.
Some of us can relate.
Okay, y'all give it up for Gary with the tea.
Yeah.
We're going to leave that right there, Special K.